Diddy and Lori Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy.
Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
Did and Lori Harvey. They're warming things up in Italy. Notice her arm is on the rear of his seat. Hello, people. This entire Diddy adventure resembles a wild thrill ride each day. There's some new dramatization or another person spilling the tea about what Diddy probably did. It resembles how much more insane could it at any point get now? Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey's dazzling girl, is apparently tossing in her feedback, implying that Diddy purportedly pulled a few obscure maneuvers like pimping her out with this child. Genuinely, every time another story emerges about Diddy, it resembles what currently it's hard not to be a digit stunned and wide looked at with each new disclosure. His Lori Harvey, you know, Steve Harvey's 22-year-old stepdaughter in New York, looking very blissful, and there's Diddy looking anxious. So you realize that Lori Harvey and Diddy haven't precisely let the cat out of the bag on their relationship yet. How about we be genuine? Those pedia peaks don't lie. They've been all cut in private, as well as before Lori's people, Steve and Marjorie. Presently, what makes this entire thing bizarre isn't simply the insane age hole I imply that is likewise frightening, with Diddy being very nearly 30 years more seasoned than Lori, and taking into account he was at that point in father mode when she was conceived. But at the same time, it's the way that Lori was really near Diddy's late ex Kim Watchman, like she even called Kim mother in a now erased Insta post after Kim died. Quick forward a couple of months and Lori's getting comfortable with Diddy. Gracious. And did I notice that Steve Harvey, the relationship master, was cool with it? No doubt sort of unpleasant, particularly with everything emerging about Diddy, now apparently dropping clues that Diddy prepped her as supposedly pimped her to his child. Insane, right? At any rate, keep close by for more, cause this story is going to knock your socks off. So you've most likely heard the buzz about Lori Harvey and her son opposed excursions with both Diddy and his child Justin. Right, well, it's not your typical VIP tattle, since things get considerably more fascinating when you plunge into Lori's associations with the Brushes family. There's this entire interest in light of the fact that Lori was obviously very close with Kim Dorman, who was Diddy's ex and the mother of 3 of his children. Kim died unexpectedly in 2018 at only 47, apparently from pneumonia. And think about what a couple of months after the fact, Lori's making the rounds looking all comfortable with Diddy. Currently, Lori's been forthright saying she didn't date both Diddy and Justin. Yet she left us holding tight whether it was only the father in the image. Currently, here's where it gets significantly more abnormal. So Lori Harvey used to call Kim Dorman Diddy's ex-mom, and that is bringing up some serious eyebrow-raising issues about limits. You know, now you could have found out about the paranoid fears drifting around about Diddy's inclusion in Kim's demise. There's discussion that Kim was chipping away at a detailed account book before she died, and get this, Kim's ex-will be certain openly called her demise murder in a now erased Insta post. Yet it doesn't end there. All obviously confronted some significant medical problems only months in the wait of scrutinizing the authority reason for Kim's demise, like he went through numerous organ disappointment and went through 2 months in a trance-like state. Very ghostly, right? And presently there's a tally different cluster of tales twirling around, hauling Lori Harvey in with the general mishmash and turning this dim story of disloyalty attached to Kim Watchman's destruction. Presently, we should discuss this truly peculiar course of events here. So Lori Harvey sets up this Instagram post calling Kim Dorking sensations and so on. Goodness. And there's even some buzz about a potential pregnancy. Now, what makes this all wild is thinking about Kim's recorded battles with Diddy. The bits of gossip about Lori and Diddy began humming on the web in mid-2019, only a couple of months after Kim died. There's even a report from Walk 2019 saying they were hitting up a Reggie live performance in Miami together. And get this, Lori was 22 at the time, while Diddy was a cool 50-year elderly person. After film of Lori and Diddy at the live event back Egan fanning out like quickly via virtual entertainment. Lori's rep immediately told TMZ, hold up, no sentiment here, except for here's the wind. All through the late spring of 2019, regardless of the disavowal, they're spotted together, out of control late night walks around New York City and so forth. Quick forward to July 2019, and somebody near Lori gives everything away to Hollywood life, saying no doubt Lori and Diddy got tight after Kim Watchman's passing, yet stand by, it's undeniably expected to be a. In the dispassionate side, the insider story is that Lori was assisting Diddy with adapting to misery cuz she understands what it's prefer to lose somebody close. The source said Lori has been companions with the entire family for quite a long time, yet she and Diddy have drawn a ton nearer throughout recent months or so, truly since Kim's passing, in light of the fact that Lori was extremely near Kim too. She was lamenting as well, so she was truly ready to show up for Diddy in his distress check. Inspires him. This has been one of the hardest seasons of Diddy's life, if not the hardest, so anybody that can carry light to his life, he values, and Lori has an approach to making him grin. She fulfills him. They're old buddies anyway. Only 3 months after Kim Dorman's passing, Diddy and Lori hit up a Reggie celebration, then roll into a strip club in Atlanta, where, as per TMZ, Diddy's making it downpour the entire night causes a stir, right? I mean, lamenting is private, yet the way in which is Diddy tossing down at strip clubs while guaranteeing he's going through the hardest a great time. Currently, Diddy's seeking the antagonist therapy, and this yet Lori's part in the narratives got people scratching their heads. Also, tales are flying that she could have been with Diddy's child, Justin Combs, not long prior to opening up to the world about Diddy. Individuals are expressing what's happening with Diddy pursuing his child's supposed ex, and there's even discussion about conceivable threesomes in the blended. So entertaining cuz since I'm so tranquil, there's been such countless stories that have been made up about me. I've heard I've dated a dad and child before. False. Okay, how about we dispel any confusions? There's no substantial proof that Lori and Justin Brushes truly dated. They were right at several gatherings together. No big deal. And Lori wasn't all gushy with Justin like she was with Diddy. Currently, back in January, when Lori was doing the rounds with her ex-Dams and Idris, she directly told the news in a meeting that she wasn't dating the Combs father-son pair. In fact, she didn't say she wasn't dating the father yet. Hang on, the situation starts to get interesting. Eras that meeting from their YouTube channel, Gone Poof. You can find pieces shared by fans in virtual entertainment. Somebody's PR group is plainly on a cleanup mission, attempting to delete any hint of Lori and Diddy's thing. Best of luck with that. However, the web always remembers, and virtual entertainment investigators are consistently working on it, and one pivotal detail that fans as of late uncovered is the message Lori shared on her Instagram soon after Kim Watchman's passing. Lori posted this photograph of her and the late Kim with the subline with handling this one, "You were a particularly gorgeous individual all around. Thank you for continuously being so sweet and wanting to me. I'm so happy I let you know the amount I cherished and missed you the last time I saw you. Your energy was genuinely something unique, a heavenly messenger on the planet. And presently in paradise, RP Mom Kim. Now, we as a whole adapt to despondency distinctively yet hold up. It's a cycle odd, right? A 22-year-old posting a pic with her and the ex of the lady she used to call Mom Q's on the off chance that Kim was mother to Lori. What does that make Diddy? Sure, Kim and Diddy were at that point split when she passed, yet she was as yet a major piece of his life and the mother of 3 of his children. Now the curve. Lori purportedly gets comfortable with Diddy only 3 months after Kim's passing. Sort of dreadful, isn't it? And we've all heard the anecdotes about Diddy's supposed abuse of Kim's psychological mistreatment. Control gives even horrendous beatings. It's difficult to accept Lori was absolutely ignorant regarding these tales, cause everybody in those circles knew how harmful Diddy was to Kim. And there's been discussion for quite a long time about Diddy perhaps playing a part in Kim's passing. There have been reports that Kim has a group that has been attempting to deliver her detailed storybook